Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you already know where it is. This is Zaid, as always. But today it is very, very different because, okay, I know the face you're seeing already and you're wondering, what is this guy doing on Zaid? Of course, yeah, you don't say it's about Wasbos, you say it's about, talking about things that people ordinarily don't like to talk about. But then, here we are. Say it is in every language. You can say it in Igbo, you can say it in Pidgin, you can say it in English. But then, go ahead, express yourself the way you want. And yes, today we're having one of the biggest, I mean the biggest, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, the biggest when it comes to Afro. What's that? Afro what?
Afro Siri.
Afro Siri. Just imagine. Have you ever heard of Afro Siri before? You've not. You've heard Afro depression. Have you? Yeah, Afro depression. You've heard Afro cultism. You've heard Afro a lot of other things popping up now, but then today we have Afro Siri, and Afro Siri has been there for a long time though. But then I know a lot of big guys will be we know him, of course. Okay, today we have Mahansa. Mahansa is out here on Say It, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Welcome, boss. Yes, please allow me to just say boss all through the show, okay? Because this is a boss, man, when it comes to entertainment industry and how music has evolved in the eastern side, and not just east, Nigeria as a whole, okay? And you took it international at some point. I don't want to blow your own horns. I just want you to do it yourself here. So tell me, who is Mahansa majorly?
Okay, the name Mahansa, I will say, it's an artistic name that has a deep spiritual meaning that was called from the Sanskrit, which is from the word Paramahansa, which is the great swan. A swan lives in water but doesn't get wet. So it's a name that came as a result of one who walks his ways, does his things, but is not affected by the things around him. That's the meaning of Mahansa.
That's another thing.
You know,
where it's not affected by the things around it.
Because
you're ordinarily you're not affected by the things around you. To say the fact, man, because every other person is doing this part of thing, this type of music, and you're doing this other type of music. So I don't know. But then talking about music, or talking about you as a person, before we delve into your music, though. So how did Mahansa grow? Where did you grow up? Or who, like, the origin and all of those? Did you even have a childhood? Because you're too mature, man. Everybody talks about Mahansa as this person who just doesn't talk. So,
okay.
But today is today, though.
Okay, first and foremost,
yeah,
I am from Ungo.
Ungo, where's that?
In Enugu State.
Okay.
In Udi local government. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
And I'm proudly representing Ungo. I was born in Coal Camp in Enugu.
Wow.
So I'm an 042 boy.
042. 042.
To the core.
Yeah, big shout out to everybody listening to us from Enugu, 042 to the world, yeah. Okay.
And then from there I moved to Wani, and then Transikulu, then Independence Layout, and then...
Yeah, that's majorly to say Ibo Nyobe.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, amazing. That's
to the core.
To the core. To the down core.
Exactly.
Okay, so how did you delve into music? Like, what's the journey been like, music? How did it start?
Okay, I'll say I was born with music because I started playing percussions as a child. In my days, in my secondary school days, my federal government college, well, I was in Kogi State. I was a percussionist in school. I played percussions in the church and in the fan clubs. When we go to, football matches. So
okay.
I was the one who was doing the percussions.
Okay.
So the percussion thing has been there in the system. But in 1991, I started music professionally with Sound City Records, wow, where we had people like late Kwesi Kwano, late retired Major McDonald, and a whole lot of them. We played, we did concerts, we did shows, jazz. We started the Cavalier at the O'Neill Club at New Haven.
O'Neill, yeah.
We started
back
the Cavalier
in
those days.
Okay.
With Peter Ego of NTA, and we did that. We did the Polo Club, Port Harcourt. We did Adachio Schlumberger. So I was doing shows those days in the 1990s.
So when did you take it international? Because I went through your page. If you're watching this, you can just brush through his page, Mahansa. Just type Mahansa on Google. You don't need to stretch yourself. Just Mahansa, and then everything pops. So when did you take it international?
The international scene came up in year 2000 when I represented Enugu State, and I became the cultural ambassador of Enugu State because I went to Nigeria International Song Festival and I brought a trophy for Enugu State, which they failed to recognize.
We'll talk about that. It's a buzzword.
So that's all part of it.
Yeah.
And then I've had international recognitions and invitations to do World Cultural Festival in the year 2014. Is it? Yes. In New Delhi, in India. And then my works have been international. And during the COVID time, but before the COVID, I was in South Africa, and I did some stuff with some guys in India as well, and then it's been just like that.
You just traveling around, but you were more of the Hindu type of musician back when, because a lot of people would say, why is he dressing like that? Why is he having all the turban and all of those? Why he's saying so? Is it cultural for you, or is it a religious thing?
Okay, I'll say this, that yes, I had a lot of movements spiritually.
Okay. From
the Christian aspect where I was born. And, everybody is literally a Christian around here. Around here.
Okay.
So I did that, and then in my childhood, I also delved into the Hindu religion. And I walked through some other spiritual paths.
Okay.
And then those were the things that formed the Mahansa brand, because the Mahansa brand represents an African son with a global soul. That's what it's all about.
I like that.
An African son with a global soul.
Okay, so coming to what you do, Afro Siri, did you is that your thing?
Yes, my genre, Afro Siri, is a fusion of African, Occidental, Oriental. It's an acronym. Afro, Occidental, Ri, Afro Siri.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's why I play African instruments, I play Western instruments, I play Asian instruments.
How many instruments can you play? Thank you. Almost all of it.
I just touch this. I want to write. I say, okay, I want to get my inspiration from writing with this, and I just touch it, and that's it.
Okay. No, is it magical? You might want to put me through the magical thing.
It's called
touching it.
Awu. Yeah, that's it. so once it's in you, you can move through these things, and then it happens.
They just respect you.
You don't even know how it happens.
Please, I want to have an album, so I can move through things like that. So, okay, so ordinarily, I would want to start talking about, your journey and how much acceptance you've gotten with it. Has it been lots of acceptance in the type of music you do? Would I want to say, do you think other genres are overshadowing yours?
Okay, that's a very important question, because I will say every genre has its place. Every music has its place, and everybody has who they have in mind, target audience. Right. So if someone wants to judge Afro-Siri, or I call Afro-Siri Ngwoko music, because I had to add the name to show where I came from.
Wow.
And Ngwoko has to do with fusion.
Okay.
Yes. So the Ngwoko music is such that you have to hear it for it to appeal to your spirit. If you've not heard it, it won't appeal to you.
Okay.
So all the genres of music that have been there are getting the airplay, they're getting the attention. It's wonderful, it's nice. But Ngwoko music is not the kind of music you play in a hotel where people are drinking.
Wow, it's a conscious music.
Yes, it's conscious music.
Okay.
So it has to be probably in a school where there are children who are listening, and then the music is for edutainment, infotainment, and entertainment. There are three things involved. You have to inform people, you have to educate people, and then you have to entertain as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just something that you make and then You say, okay, it's for this class of music of listeners, or this class of music of listeners. So it's something that if you push it out, it appeals to the souls of human beings.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, but do you think what would you say? You know, originally, let's even now go into the hot talks. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the hot talks now, and yeah, you've heard the introductory part of Mahansa talking about himself, talking about his art and a lot of other things. So, the hot talk, East, music in the East.
You mean the southeastern?
The
Nigeria?
southeastern Nigeria. So, do you think it's what it should be at this point?
As far as I'm concerned, the southeast of Nigeria is not even there musically.
At all?
No.
So, why would you say so?
Where are the facilities? Where are the structures? Who are the commissioners for culture and tourism?
Do they even like entertainment?
Do they understand entertainment?
Yeah, that's it.
It's an office they used to settle themselves politically, so it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Okay? For instance, look at Enugu State. It's a very old state. At least I did my research. I read estate management, and I did my research on urbanization and property values.
Okay.
So Enugu is an old state that was developed as a result of the coal deposits in Enugu. But Enugu has no theater.
So do you think this government hasn't been sponsoring or supporting music or entertainment
No, they have
enough?
not. They have not even been doing it.
They always say, these people always say we don't reach out. But do you reach out?
Reach out to who and how? What's the platform of reaching out? Do we have a theater? Do we have amphitheaters? Do we have concert halls? Must you do a show in a hotel where people are drinking? That's the point. There's some kind of music you can do in those kind of places. Wonderful, fine. It belongs there. But there's some people who want to listen to good music. They don't want naked people around. They don't want it.
Yeah.
They want to come to a show with their children. But that's the point.
Okay.
So that's where we're coming from. And then the typical Southeasterner has a lackadaisical attitude towards something that is new.
Yeah, I know. Nah. You don't tell me that one. Yeah, true.
You know,
of course.
you get that's how people they do. Once they know, I don't want this one. I don't know them. I don't understand them. Maybe like this, they do them. That's the idea.
Let's stick to the status.
I know they can't think out of the box, and that's what Mahansa is here for, to make people think out of the box.
Yeah. Okay.
The typical restaurant you walk into the street in Obiagu or Kolkamp or Ababa or Abakaliki, look at their menu. Abugari rice, same.
Yeah. Okay, that's true.
Egusi
Very
or
true.
That's just what they do. You can't walk in somewhere and say, okay, I want to eat plantain porridge.
True.
Look at you and say, who's this guy? What's this guy doing?
I'm
Okay.
Okay.
You know, they're so boxed into the system.
Yeah.
So we have to make them start thinking of other genres. For instance, somebody comes to you and says, I want to listen to live jazz music. Where will you do that? Where will you listen to jazz music here?
They're talking about jazz. You play lots of jazz. I think I've watched you a lot of times play jazz.
I started from jazz music.
Okay, so and then it's not in Enugu. No, sorry, Enugu Peter. Sorry, it's just few people like yourself and no newbies playing those type of music. But then, if you rate yourself in Enugu music industry, like the music industry, do you ever find someone doing what you do, or is it just
Nobody does what I do in Nigeria.
Wow.
Nobody does it in Africa.
Wow.
That's the point. That's the point. Because, for instance, if what was supposed to happen to Mahansa happened to Mahansa as at the time he became an ambassador of the state, we shouldn't be discussing this.
Yeah, true.
If we have the problem with the Southeast, like I said, the wrong people in the right places.
Okay, so you want to take it to the culture, the commissioners, all right?
Culture and tourism, Arts and Culture Council, what are they doing?
Okay. So what do you think they can do better, anyways?
The state government has to establish theaters, amphitheaters, auditorium. Okay, look at Presidential, for instance, Hotel Presidential. They used to have a place called the Cinema Hall there. I'm sure a lot of people don't know about it. It has riser seats.
Yeah.
Beautiful acoustics with a stage. Okay, tell me, where is the place of interest in Enugu where anybody can go to? ShopRite. That's a market. That's a market.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we were all in Enugu. Somebody tampered with the zoo.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, imagine that kind of a place that we have a zoo, a place of interest, and then there is there's a section of that zoo that has a stage
where people come to play music.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Structures. That's what I'm talking about. Facilities. There are no facilities here.
Okay.
And then there's a place they call, was it Unity Park I saw somewhere?
Yeah, Unity Park.
And then everybody makes so much noise about it. I wonder, is it trees people come to watch there? Or just sit down on trees or near the trees?
Yeah, they say it's an amusement park.
There's nothing amusing. I don't see anything amusing there.
Okay.
If you've been to Abuja, for instance, you can know Millennium Park in Abuja. You've got this space. You can sit there. You can set up whatever thing you want to set up there. You can't set up anything there because even in shooting, the trees are going to obstruct your camera. That's the reality. So something happened to Enugu, and again the southeast, the same problem everywhere. The typical southeasterner wants the artist to sing his name because he's giving him money.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that?
Okay.
Have you ever heard Bob Marley singing anybody's name?
No, that doesn't.
And the person you're calling his name, he could be an AFCC target tomorrow. And then you're advertising a criminal.
True.
That's the reality. That's why I don't mention names. They can do whatever they want. I'm not in that league.
Okay.
We're going to just send the message. The people who can connect, and that's it.
All right. So today we're talking with Mahansa. Mahansa is an international artist, an Enugu-born international artist, and today we're trying to delve into what has been making the entertainment industry not work well in Enugu. And we're just trying to see how we fix these things and how we do it right, okay? But then, talking about Enugu and entertainment, rap is coming back. But do you think the type of rap you listen to is the actual rap? Or because a lot of people say, these days, the rap we listen to talks just more about Yahoo is good, go do crime and smoke and all of those. So while we are in your prime, like let me talk to us with the Gen Zs, all right?
Oh, the Gen Z.
Yeah, the very popular Gen Zs.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so the Gen Zs believe rap now should be trap.
Okay.
And trap music is where you talk about, vices. You just talk about vices, how you doing Yahoo and all of those,
dissing.
and then you should do jazz.
Yeah.
I had a song where they were saying, stuff like that. So what do you think about rap coming back? Do you think rap is an interesting genre that should come back to the
Let me shock you. My first rap recording was in 1990.
Wow! I think I was just few years. I don't even know.
It was in 1990,
Okay.
and I did it with Toningo. Toningo was a Cameroonian guy who was here, and then he was a producer. So I did that with Toningo, and then I moved on to Lagos to meet Harry Moscow, and a whole lot of things happened in Lagos. But again, I'll tell you something. Rap is a very interesting genre of music. Rap is rhythm and poetry. That's what it is, rhythm and poetry.
Yeah.
Now, you can say whatever you want in rap, but whoever is singing or whoever is rapping has to understand that he's sending a message to people. And that message is going. Right, they're talking about Yahoo, blah, 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 all the vices. And then the same people thinking and talking about all these things are complaining that people are missing, that people are dying, people are killing people. They're selling it to the people.
Yeah, true.
You're selling this thing, and then the human being reacts to music. There is something they call Vach. Vach means the sound, the primordial sound by which creation came. I think I'm going esoteric.
Man. Okay, yeah.
So everything is sound. Whatever you see is sound, compressions of sound. And there's some kind of sound. Probably a surgeon is working. He's trying to cut the human body. There are some surgeons that will play some kind of music to be able to do that. So there are different ways music connects to us as different beings in different vibrations and consciousness.
Yeah, true.
You understand?
True.
Now, the people who are doing rap, fine, beautiful. Like I said, I started with rap music, and the things we were talking about then were the social problems we had then. We weren't promoting the vices. If somebody was to write rap and sing and rap about exam malpractice, don't you think it makes a lot of sense? Instead of singing about baby come, this one, that, it's okay. There are people who are doing baby, but all your songs shouldn't be on baby.
Yeah, true.
Because even the people who singing about babies, they're not even legally married. Majority of them are baby mamas, and what are they promoting?
It's always like that.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
They always want to magic we do what works for you. So
it's all right. But the point is that when we do what works for us, we also have to look at the environment.
Yeah, true.
If you look at the West, for instance, the West has they've promoted this for a long time, and is affecting the West. Likewise, it's affecting our people now. So many young people, we say this. They say it's called soft work.
Yeah, soft work.
Soft work. Soft work.
Yeah, you know, soft work.
Soft work. And then Togolese are here doing POP. Benin Republic people are young boys are doing POP here in Nigeria, taking over the construction industry, and then we are doing soft work. You get what I'm talking? So these are the things, these are the issues that I want our rappers. These guys are good. I hear what they say. I hear what they rap. I see their styles. Beautiful genre, beautiful weaving of lyrics. But then they should talk about things that will affect us positively, not things that will destroy this environment.
Okay, that's cool. So tell me, who's your best Nigerian musician right now? As it is, who would you rate? Like rate from 1 to 3.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
Maybe because of my age, Femi Kuti.
Did you say maybe because of
my age?
Okay. So number
are you talking
Femi
about
Kuti.
contemporary?
It could be anything.
Okay, I think so, it's Femi Kuti now. The people I know now.
Yeah, number 1.
And then number 2 is what's this boy's name? The boy that plays guitar. What's that his name? I used to have a friend, Asha.
Okay, Asha. Okay.
And that's Asha.
Okay.
And in the southeast, I don't know if there's anybody who or something. I don't know.
Okay, so I know a lot of people watching this that will say, what? You're not talking about Flavor, you're not talking about Fino, the rest of them.
Yeah, because I've listened. See, for me, music is not just about the beat. It's not just about the rhythm. It's about what you're saying. What are you sending to the people? That's just my wahala with the whole thing.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You can have anybody can make beats.
Yeah, true.
I'm a percussionist.
Okay. Are you also a music producer? Like,
yes, I produce music.
I
produce my songs.
You play live instrument and then you produce.
Yes, I produce my.
So you are a mixture of Gen Z and millennial then.
Oh well, this your words. I don't know. I'm not connecting what you're saying.
Okay.
Gen Z, millennial.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Okay. So finally, we've been talking and it's getting more interesting. I want to continue this, but we are on a time frame, and we can do series of this, of course.
It's okay, whenever.
I want us to do series of it, and I want to actually bring you to the studio, having a Gen Z artist or having other Gen Z artists, maybe 2 or 3 of them, and then you're talking to them about what you do. You're playing your type of music to them,
beautiful.
and okay, so ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. This is not here for just being here sake. It's not an aesthetic, all right? So this, how long has it been with you and do I even know? You don't know, man. I mean, that's amazing. So what are we listening to today?
Okay, I'm gonna do just a minute of each of the songs.
Okay.
A lot of people felt I wasn't Igbo. I'm not assuming Igbo. I didn't remember Igbo. And they don't even understand. They sing the song that I made, but they don't know the person who actually made it.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Let's hear it. Hey, are you serious? What? Whoa! How were you able to connect this and then? That song, you're the originator of that song for especially political stuff.
Don't worry.
Yeah, why do people actually use these things and then they don't even give you money for it?
Don't worry.
The system.
The money will come.
So now you just dash us that one.
The money will come. Don't worry.
Okay. Wow, this is amazing, man.
Okay.
We were very, very proud to have you in the studio.
So I'll take one more, just a minute. And this is one of the songs I did.
Okay.
It's called Shout It Out. not know things, but the ones from within. Take a cue from the goings on, 'cause violence takes a greater part of the news. 'Cause you don't know what sins we go brothers to kill and maim each other. Peer into the future, see what kind of world we'll have. Sing it out on people, shout it out on nations. Mahansa's here to give his own message to the world. Let every man or lad feel the vibrance parade and the spirit of one brotherhood.
Okay. I was almost thinking like I was thinking it's Marc Anthony singing. You know,
Marc Anthony.
like,
Okay, well, it has Spanish.
man, this
Spanish
is
movement.
you're good with this, man. Okay, so this is us at CN Ticket and CN Studios endorsing Mahansa 101%. I know we'll be the 1 million people that endorse you, of course. You're good. So our endorsement might just be, you know, but then please just accept our endorsement, man. This is huge. Okay, so I'm also saying if you're watching this, please click on his page, Mahansa. Just Mahansa. It's just simple, Mahansa. Nice. Follow Mahansa on all social media platforms and be a part of what we're doing here as well. This is CN Tickets and this is CN Shows. We're saying thank you very much for being a part of us, and we're hoping to have you, of course. Now, of course, you're now a family, so you're going to come.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. I really enjoy here. I like the ambience here.
Yeah, thank you very much. Of course, if Mahansa likes the ambience of what you're doing, you better keep into it. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Bro.
Yeah.